13, verse 2, it basically says, some of you have entertained angels and you did not know it. This is an angel. There are hundreds, if not thousands of men in the Northeast that are alive today, not in jail, who are very successful men who didn't start out on the right path, but because Larry was in their life, they are where they are now. He has saved almost thousands of men right now. I'm a commissioner. I've been a commissioner since 2010. I can tell you about the man. The man's an angel. And when Rob and Renee told me the criteria of who to nominate for the Hall of Fame, I remember one of the things that Renee says, John, make sure your nominee, the game of minor league football is better after them than before them. But he definitely made an impact in the game and thousands of men. Mr. Tito, he coached against Larry Green. I'm gonna pass him the microphone so he can give you the football part. I told you about the men.
Thank you.
Coach Green. I haven't seen Coach Green in a long time, other than the battlefields that, we're a New York team and we have some good runs and we got great talent, and at the end of those games, we broke bread. And, our friendship has always been, a bond. Billy Batson, who's not here, was the first presenter, and it's the first thing we talked about. He honored this man. He looked at him as an achievement of what we were trying to do, in the battlefields of players and demonstrating family. A group of guys that stood together. It wasn't I and team. It was team, family. We run, and it's a great honor to see this man here. And he well deserved.
Little country boy all the way to Las Vegas, from Savannah, Georgia. First, I want to thank when most guys talk about his wife and girl, tears is automatically come. Linda, the love of my life. I first had to make her a football wife. I took her out to a semi-pro game. First I took her to a high school game I was coaching. And it was snowing, raining. I mean, the coldest day in the history of New York City. We left that game and went to another game. 2 games. And she didn't complain. She sat through both games. We were soaking wet from snow and rain.
She was a keeper.
Yes. So I just want to thank her for her support. And my family here, my 3 daughters,
Beautiful.
my son-in-law, Quando and Imani, and Melvin. When I first started the New York Rebels, I only had 3 players. 3 players. Melvin, right here, my nephew was one of them. My son Eric, who partly responsible for me being right here today. But when we got the word out, we had 65 ball players. Everybody said, Coach Green has got his own team. I'm there. We had to beat the Bandits. I know if we beat the Bandits, we're in. The Bandits was, I'm telling you, we brought out the best in each other. We brought out the best. And the only way, I was watching the game one day, the Raiders. And Madden was talking about that stretch. And I said, okay, I'm gonna look into the stretch. And we revised the blocking scheme on it. And nobody could stop us. Because we didn't push out, we hook in. The whole line moved this way. And and when I saw linebackers down on their knees tired, I said, we got him. We got him. And that's how we played. But I didn't call myself a coach. I called myself a teacher. And that's what I love to do. I love to teach the game of football. I've been on the football field for 58 years, consecutive years. And in that 58 years, if I saved one kid from going astray, then my mission was complete. Last but not least, my deceased wife, she said to me, when I was inducted into another Hall of Fame, she said to me, I know you thought they forgot about you. So I said, yeah. She said, okay. Because me and my 3 sons would get together and brag about who was the baddest. Oh, they can outdo their father, I can outrun him now. And I said, okay, all right. So she slipped over and she told me, she said, don't brag on yourself. Let others do it for you. And tonight, this Hall of Fame, you speak for me tonight.